Good morning, welcome back to Alternative Smallholding. Oh my gosh, it's bright out here. It is Thursday and I'm going to get some jobs done in the garden. It's really sunny, but it is rather nippy, it's quite cold. So still got my nuggy jumper on and Roo's around there playing with the chickens, so let's go and meet them. Hey Puck Puck, are you coming out to play? Pepper is in there. Pepper is broody. She's been brooding now for about 2 months. She's going to have to go in the breaking cage because she's going to make herself poorly. So I am going to prune that honeysuckle there, probably totally the wrong time of year. Not at the point of caring, I just need to get some work done. So I'm going to get on with that. For now, Mogwai is still in her run because she's a bit of a pain and I can't get on with anything while she's around. So I open these. So this honeysuckle has got some long runners that are coming out from the plant and I can't really tie these ones in, so I'm just going to take these back instead of tying them in. There's a couple of buzzards flying up above, ever so beautiful. Can you see them, baby? Huh? See the buzzards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put the big girls out for the little ones.
Not just yet, no. It actually didn't take as much work as I thought. This was planted 3 years ago now and it's really filled out. I think it's going to have some gorgeous flowers on it this year, so I'm really looking forward to the display, and the scent of course is really lovely. Let me show you our cherry tree. So this poor cherry tree, we have had this since me and Bearded Dude first got together, so that was 2005, and it's always lived in a pot. Last year we planted it in the ground and up until now we've always had like 3 or 4 cherries off it, but will you look at all of this blossom. I think it's safe to say that our poor darling little cherry tree is happy at last. Look, and even some this far down. I'm going to, after the end of this season, I'm going to take this branch off after it stopped fruiting. But I think that's amazing. These are the peonies that I got when we did the digging up from those people's gardens when we got the greenhouse, and they've got buds on. This one too. I think, if I can do it without getting in the shade, a shadow, I think it's going to be a red peony. I cannot wait. I'm really excited. I've always wanted peonies, so now I've got 2 and they are staying in the pot until I've got the border sorted. And these are some of the carrots that we did last year. Should we have a carrot reveal? Roo, should we do a carrot reveal? Yeah. Roo, carrots. I'm going to do a carrot reveal for me?
Yeah.
Come on then.
So, this one's my first one.
Pull them. Pull it. Oh, it's quite long, isn't it?
That's perfect.
Let's have a look. Well, that's better than I expected.
Baby.
Mini ones.
Are we doing one of them?
You can pull as many as you want.
Oops.
Oh. This one. Come on, we do one.
Yeah.
Come on, we do one. I'm going to take this. Oh, gosh. Well, they're okay, aren't they? Do you want these for dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want them for your lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good carrots, Roo.
Thank you.
You going to have them for lunch?
Yep.
Yep. You coming out, Sally? Come on then.
She wants carrots too. Go, Sarah, go!
This is Bearded Dude's favourite hosta, and it has been what we call in this house chickened. Now the new growth's just starting to come through and this part of the garden isn't protected at the moment, so I need to get this this tree stump and out onto the driveway hopefully, but it's really heavy. One more thing I want to do before we go to lunch is I want to pot on my Camellia. My mum brought me this a few weeks ago and it's got lovely pinky red flowers. They are going over now. Actually there's a couple more buds, but it needs potting on. It's very root bound in here, let me show you. Very root bound, and so we're going to put it into here. Now Camellias are acid living plants, is that right? Basically they like ericaceous compost, not standard multi-purpose or anything compost. So ericaceous compost, and also they don't like to be watered with fresh tap water. So if you're going to water them, then what I do is I set, say, a bucket or a watering can of water aside, and I'll save that so all the chlorine and all that goes out of it, and then I'll water them, or I'll use water from the water pot if I have that to hand. Right, so this pot has some good drainage holes in the bottom, but to ensure that they don't get clogged with compost, I'm going to put some broken crocks from an old terracotta pot over those holes, and I'm just going to fill it up with compost. Hey Logan. Hey mister. You coming up? Come on in. Hello. What I'm going to do with these roots is I'm going to break them up a bit to encourage them to come out and not just keep going round and round in the pot. I'm filling the pot to the same level of soil as the pot that it came in, so I'm not taking it any deeper, I'm just taking it flush with that. Making sure there's no air pockets down the side too. And then I'm going to put it somewhere chicken proof, which there's not many places in this garden that are chicken proof, but it will probably just go out the front of the house for now. But at least it's potted on and safe, and I'll keep that. I want to keep this in a pot so that I can take it with us wherever we go, because my mum gave it to me. It's very special. So, lovely, beautiful Camellia. Do you want to come up and say hello? Come on. There's Miss Moggy. Boop, boop. Yeah, you're not getting loose because you'll eat the plants. Right, I've got one more thing that I want to show you before we go and get our lunch, and Beardy is going to be calling any second, so I've got to do this very quickly. So I'm going to take you over to the other side of the garden. Right, so a few weeks ago, you see me taking the wild garlic out of this bed, and then after that I levelled it off, covered it up and didn't do anything for a little while. I have sown some carrots, some parsnips and some radishes in here, but that's not all that's coming up, so I'll show you what's growing in this bed that I did not plant this year. Come here, miss, if you can stay with me. Right, down here, I'll take you down and show you. And I'm going to hold on to Madam, because you're going to eat all my seedlings, aren't you? If you follow us on Instagram, you'll have seen when I was doing this. I sown some seeds, I turned around to pick up another packet, and somebody, yes, you, she ate all the seeds. So you can see where we've had some rain and it's dry here, so I do need to water those. Across the back, I put a quick crop of radishes in because that is where the tomatoes and cucumbers are going to go. And by the time I get to plant those, the radishes will be out. So they are doing well. They're doing better than they are at the plot, that's for sure. And then I sowed 4 rows of carrots. I did, what were these? Basically there was Sweet Candle, a mixture of Atomic Red and Black Nebula, a row of Chantenay Red Core, Don't you dare, Missy. I can see you. And a row of Autumn King. And so far we have 0 carrots coming up, but we have a lot of borage. There's borage coming up everywhere and calendula, and that's pretty much what I've got. Now I did sow down this end, if you can see here, there is a row going up there of parsnips. I think we may have one parsnip, but there are definitely no carrots coming up in here yet. But we've got a lot of borage, so I'm going to go through and weed all of this later on. I just hope we get some carrots. A whole bed of carrots. Nothing. Maybe I should have got Roo to sow them for me. That's usually how it goes, isn't it? She gets great carrots. Anyway, this is just a really quick update because I'm not able to leave the house much at the moment because of how I'm feeling. So I thought I'd just show you a couple of things that we're doing in the garden. It's probably not been too interesting, but I am conscious that I'm not making many videos. One of my major causes for anxiety is messages and comments, and I know it's silly, but I find it really hard to comment. It's not that I'm ignoring you, I'm reading everything and I love you guys as much as I always have. I just can't bring myself to reply to people very much lately. I'm really sorry about that. I do intend to do a more in-depth video on things, which is actually going to tie really nicely into a tag that I've had from Jess at Roots and Refuge to share with you my dreams for the future. So I'm looking forward to doing that, and I am going to do it. It's just I need to gather myself together first. So yeah, thank you for joining me in my gardens, back and side gardens, and I look forward to catching up with you guys again soon. I hope you're enjoying some lovely sunshine, and if you are somewhere that's still under snow, then I hope it all melts for you soon and you can get gardening really quickly. Take care, much love as always guys. See you soon, bye.